might have preemptively burned my Sanctuary right there, but I think we're okay. We're going to get the line attack off. Here comes the Baron ult. We're going to dash out of that. They are pushing pretty hard, so we're looking to get some damage onto the squishies.
To be honest, I don't think anyone's surprised.
I think we just hit somebody for 1,000. We're going to dash back to the tier 2. Tier 1's not that important, at least at this point in the game. So I think my 2 was on track to hit that Chernobog, and I think I would have had enough damage. He must have Sanctuaried. I turned around. Odin uses his Cage, Horus ult, Hachiman ults in. We're going to trust this Horus. He's going to place us in. That was very weird. We tried to get out and use our line attack right before. We're able to use our ult to get a kill. We get Odin super weak. Able to get the kill onto him. Athena might be able to burst us down. Looks like it's just going to be a disengagement. What do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some Scylla in mid. If you are new to the channel, I upload 6 to 7 times a week with the intention of reviewing some gameplay. We review the gameplay to see what went right and what went wrong in order to see if we can shorten the Smite learning curve for anyone. If you are a returning viewer, some of y'all have requested that I post the stats at the end of the video. So I believe this is the first video where I will be doing that. But let's go ahead and dive into Scylla, how you should start with her, and then dive into her kit. For Scylla, we're going to be going the Mage's Blessing, and then the tier 1 of Doom Orb, and then we're going to put a point into our 2. So our 1 ability, let's go over her passive first. So at Scylla's passive, at max ranks, each ability gains an additional ability, or effect, and will also give Scylla 25 power. So her line attack, she's going to shoot her dogs forward, and it's going to hit the first target. At level 5, it's going to hit targets close to the first target as well. The second ability, you're going to throw a giant circle out. Enemies who walk over the circle are going to be slowed. You can then pre-cancel this ability to cause it to damage. And it's going to detonate early, also applying a slow at max rank. And then her 3 is going to be like a little ward that she can teleport to. So she throws up the little, I call them dogs. She has 4 dragons, dogs, depends on the skin. She throws one of her dogs forward. It's going to act like a ward, increasing in ward size each rank. And then at level 5, it's going to see through impassable objects. And then Scylla's ultimate is a very powerful ultimate, great for team fights if you can land hits and get kills with it. Scylla is going to become CC immune for 5 seconds. She's going to gain increased movement speed, and then if she attacks and kills an enemy with her ultimate, she's going to be able to cast again for another 5 seconds. And at max rank her ultimate, the movement speed bonus is doubled. So we were able to match pressure in mid. Their jungle rotated over, our jungle rotated over. We're going to make our way to the red buff. So at level 2 we put a point into our 1, and now at level 3 we're going to go ahead and put a point into our 3rd ability, and then we're going to want to max out our 2 as it is our most damaging ability. So right there I miss my line attack, and then I miss my circle attack on the Baron, so he's able to get lane pressure. So that's okay, as long as we hit this wave, we should be able to make up for it. Accidentally walk into the Barons too. He's going to be able to outclear me on this wave as well.
You gonna start getting kills too?
We got rooted, so we're going to dash out. That is going to be kind of the pattern of engaging with Baron. We should be pretty safe unless he hits his 3 and is able to get a root onto us. If that is the case, we're going to want to use R3 to dash out. Also, this is the new Scylla skin. Let me see if I can figure out what it's called. Bewitching Bunny. This is the reward for the Chapter 3 Grim Elements. I like the skin, I like the animation on the two, I like the concept of the dogs becoming these little bunnies. I think this is a pretty good skin. I'm going to go ahead and just keep clearing wave, off to kind of a slow start, just in the sense that Baron isn't here, we haven't killed Baron, Baron hasn't killed us. So we are going to want to try to farm in between waves on anything we can and as often as we can. This is going to allow us to increase our lead if we have any, and it's going to allow us to catch up if we do not have a lead. Missing a lot of line attacks, but we're able to dash out and get Baron to use his ultimate. So that is a net win for us. We are looking a little unhealthy and kind of out of mana.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So we just got enough for the boots that we are after. We are going to hold off just a little bit longer so we can get some money for a potion pot or two. Got hit by the root, so we're going to dash out. Here comes Changa. Might be able to help. I do not have enough mana for my ult. Now I do. Here comes Mercury, so we're going to back it up. We get the root. And then he's able to dash out of the 2. We did have our ultimate, but he probably would have dashed out of that as well. So I think it's a good thing we only casted our 2 right there. But we're going to go ahead and back and buy the cooldown boots. Cooldown boots are going to allow us to cast our abilities 10% faster.
Attack left lane.
And Scylla is played in the back line, so we don't really need lifesteal on her, because if you're taking damage with her, you're kind of playing her a little incorrect. You want to be out of the fight as much as possible and be able to cast your abilities into the fight at range. On dodge, where you'd be a little bit more involved in the front line, we would probably get lifesteal boots. We are missing a lot of ones, but that is okay. Probably Scylla's trickiest ability to hit, but once you start landing them, things can start connecting. So right there, we're able to get him and the minion waves. We're gonna ult. He's got a decent strafe.
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped.
We're gonna beads, and we're gonna walk into it, and then we're gonna throw our 2 and able to get the kill onto Baron because he's immobile while ulting.
Thanks.
So right there, if we did not walk into Baron and beads, he would have kept pulling us. So by walking into it, we canceled him out of his ultimate, and then that left him immobile and in an animation, and then we were able to use our 2 to confirm the kill. So grabbing any farm that we can, we're going to make our way back to lane. Now we've got a decent amount of money we have to save up in order to get Doom Orb. But Doom Orb is going to provide a lot of power, a little bit of movement speed, but we're really getting it because it gives us a massive power spike. The power is going to scale on Scylla's 1 and 2, and it's really going to allow her to do massive damage with her abilities. So when Mercury just walks up and steals that camp, that is a little unfortunate. If I was a little more reactive, I might have been able to pull off the camp.
Enemy missing.
Attack.
Out of mana.
Walk right into that Baron. Get popped, so that was not a very good engagement. Got hit by the 2 and the 3.
Enemy missing.
That is our Mage's Blessing, fully stacking, so now we're going to be doing bonus damage. We also got some cooldown off of
Speaking
Mage's
of killing
Blessing.
sprees, we've got one coming up.
Thanks.
Someone on the other team got
We
owned.
got the tier 2 version of Doom Orb, which is going to give us Doom Orb's passive, but in a reduced version. As we kill minions, we're going to get increased movement speed,
Be right back.
which should help us disengage off of
I must
wave.
go 2 for 1.
Success.
Enemy missing middle.
So 7.5 minutes in, we have 1 kill, 0 deaths, and 0 assists. Not a whole lot has happened on the mid lane. Baron's rotating left.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone's
I did
surprised.
say enemy missing middle. While Baron made his rotation, we are going to capitalize and hit as much farm as possible. There's no point in rotating over, especially since we are super late to it. So Baron is back mid.
Your right
We were able to
tower
get the
is
small
under
harpies
attack.
and then the normal harpies and a wave.
Enemy missing
So we
right.
should be ahead of him in level.
Face your charges.
Dash out of that nonsense. The Athena taunt into the Baron 3 is a pretty nasty combo. If I was an immobile god, I would be in trouble. And we're able to dash out of Baron's 3 again. We're gonna get the line attack off, we're gonna get the 2 off,
Attack middle
we're gonna
lane.
get the crush off. So now we're able to use it again because we got a kill with it. We missed the second one, but that is okay. We were able to get the kill.
Will ya? Hit this
On my way.
boom.
I hear the Mercury, so I dash out. See if we can do anything to help the Changa. The Mercury disengages. We should be good to go.
I need the jungle bomb.
Gonna quickly clear the red buff and make our way back to mid. Our ult is on cooldown. This is a team fight or a situation in which we would look to use our ult. We're gonna run in, throw an ability, see if we get it, and we do.
Of killing sprees, we've got one coming
So that
up.
is 3-0-3. We are playing it pretty smart, pretty well. We're gonna hit these mid harpies, get a little bit of farm,
Will ya?
make our way back to mid. I think we have enough health and mana to tag up this wave, and I don't think there's anything for us to hit camp-wise, so we should be able to be back after this wave.
Be right back.
We're gonna go ahead and back, finish off Doom Orb.
Oh, the magic catapult.
So now we should really be smacking when we cast abilities. After Doom Orb, we're going to want to go into Divine Ruin. It's just nice to have that utility of having anti-heal. Baron has some heals on his team. Chernobog is probably going to be building into some lifesteal. Plus, the flat pen early is just nice from Divine Ruin. Gonna clear up the wave. We're level 12. Baron's a level 10, so we did a good job farming while he was rotating. Looks like he's making a rotation towards solo. We're gonna make a rotation as well. See if there's anything we can't do to help out.
On my way.
Line attack.
Don't worry,
We
champ.
get
I'm
the
sure
boom
you
onto Baron. We missed the ult on the Baron. That's a little unfortunate. We hear a Mercury ult in the distance.
Yikes.
Gonna dash out.
Attack middle lane. Attack
And we were able to get enough
middle lane.
damage
Start
off
getting kills too,
of
or-
Thanks.
Baron for Sobek to get the kill. Looks like Sobek's pulling back, so we're going to pull back. But you notice how we were just kind of hanging around that corner to see if they would follow Sobek? We want to keep our distance and have them encroach into our territory. That way we can cast abilities from behind the wall. So damage is up. Let's go ahead and head that way.
Your right tower is under attack.
Small harpies. Let's see if that puts us at level 13. Just short. One more wave and we should be level 13. So next, now that I have Horus with me, I'm going to go ahead and move with him into the jungle. If I did not have Horus with me, I would not be trying to engage right here. Horus gets the setup, I get the line attack, able to land the kill. We use the ult, we're able to get the kill. So, right here we're in a bit of a pickle. We're able to dash out with our 3. We're hanging out from behind corners, hoping that they come towards us. If they don't see us, that's all the more better in this
That's my boy right
situation.
there. He can frag anyone.
Able to get some damage off on the turn.
For days.
Chong is able to come in, clean up those two to get the triple kill.
Must go all
They
out.
follow
And that
us
should
from
open
there.
us up for a Gold Fury attempt. So because there's nobody in left lane and mid also went down, it opens up the map for us to get Gold Fury. Well, this is the first Gold Fury, so it's just going to give us some gold.
Bye.
The other Gold
See ya.
Furies, Primal and Omni, do other things, but we'll get into those if we hit those camps again.
Enemy missing right.
Level 14 at 13 minutes in, we are doing alright. On pace to have a 20 by 20 game.
Your left tower is under attack.
Athena and Baron are in mid. It looks like they might be rotating solo.
On my way.
So right there we used the line attack and it got 2 people. That is because it has reached a level 5 and then inherits that secondary effect from Scylla's passive. So right there, I tried to help Horus out. I missed an ability and then hit a minion with another ability. We're running a little low on mana.
Under attack.
Luckily R3 provides us some MP5. Doom Orb also provides us some MP5. So we have a decent amount of mana and regen. It just looks... we just can't cast all of our abilities at once. We kind of have to use 1 or 2 and then let it build up. Able to get the line attack onto Mercury. He ults. Able to get the kill onto Athena. And then Mercury walks too far up. I mispredict that. But we were able to get the 1 kill. Going to dash away from Odin. He's not somebody I'm looking to fight. Get the root off.
Thanks.
That sets our team up a little bit. Now we're completely out of mana. I don't know if I trust this Horus. Nope, especially since he's landing in. So I'm going to back up. I don't have the mana, so I'm going to go ahead and hard back. Get Divine Ruin, pick up some mana potions. And now we are ready to head back into the tussle. We are 5-0-4. We are doing pretty well. 15 by 15. So we are a little short of 20 by 20. But well, we should be able to get pretty close this game.
Whoops.
So there are camps on the map that we could be hitting instead of just marching up mid lane right now. So if we get these 3 archers, we should peel back and go for camps.
An ally has left. Be right back.
Up, and then there goes our Hachiman. I forgot that somebody left this game.
Be right back. Retreat.
So after hitting red camp, we should be level 16.
Ward here. Be careful. Ward here.
We're going to keep clearing. Now there's not as many camps for us to contest, so we might want to look and get some damage off onto Baron. Mercury's here, so we're going to disengage just a little bit.
You gonna start getting kills too, or?
We missed our second, but we got good damage off with our 2. We're going to use our 3 aggressively. Odin's here, so now we need to focus and deal with him. We don't have our 3 to get out. He just placed the cage and then ran away, so we're able to disengage. Hanging out from behind our team, trying to get a position to where they can't see me. Missed the Sikkim, missed the 2.
Apologies.
The Sikkim is the 1, just in case that's a little confusing. Horus is going to ult us in. And he wants to go for the Hardfire Giant, which is a-okay. We do not have our Hunter, so we are... it's going to take us a little bit to burn this down. So I could ult to try to secure it. Looks like I was 153 health points short, but luckily our team was able to secure it. Team's looking for the re-engage. They got some stuns onto Baron. We're able to get our Sikkim off onto Baron. Or not a Sikkim, or 2. Okay, so now it's time to disengage. It's just Horus and I left.
The buns have hearing. They'll know when enemies are close.
So that was a little dangerous, but we were able to hide, get our Sick'em off, and get some damage off onto the enemy team. And we're just going to keep backing up until we have our cooldowns. Horus went back in. We're going to see if there's anything we can do to help him out. Our line attack was a little short right there. We're going to dash out again. 9 seconds till we can kind of really go back in. We're going to see if we can catch this Mercury. Come on, Mercury. Yeah, go for the red. Easy peasy.
Live with it.
Massive damage coming out of Scylla. Level 17 versus a level 12. Oof. That's a rough matchup. So now Chernobog is looking pretty far up. We're going to walk over, hit him with the one, and get the kill as well.
I'm the chef.
Gold Fury does look kind of open, so if our team would rotate over, we should be able to make an attempt at it. Instead, we're going to check their red, since we've got carry out of the way, and we don't see mid. Mid's pretty far back. We are pretty safe to go and invade right there.
On my way.
That Baron didn't seem to have noticed me. We miss our line attack. We use our ult to avoid the CC. We're going to beat and then dash out. Sobek made the rotation, so we took a little bit more damage than we wanted to right there. We're still kind of hanging out at a distance. Chernobog did not engage on us, so we're going to try to engage back in. We get some poke off onto Baron. I'm surprised he survived. It looks like he has a sliver of health.
Someone on the other team.
We're going to get some pokes onto the tower while our team is engaged in the front.
An ally has returned.
And there is our Hachiman returning. So it's just hit level 20. We are only level 18. Unfortunately, we did not make 20 by 20.
Retreat.
Sorry. Don't cross.
Our team's doing some peel for us. We were able to get out. We're going to hang out around this corner. Try to hit anyone who over-engages.
Retreat, be right back.
You got some poke onto the Odin.
Okay.
We got some poke onto that Chernobog, and it looks like the Athena. Fortunately, it wasn't enough to confirm any kills. We're going to move around the backside, see if we can't catch anybody trying to lazy back. That Chernobog just got out. We're going to dash out with our 3. We don't want anything to do with Odin.
Tactical fury.
So make the call to go for Gold Fury. Hopefully this Hachiman will rotate over with us. Even if he doesn't, we should have the damage to get it. Hachiman's just running down tower. Here comes the Odin. Thank goodness he did not steal it. We're gonna get the line attack off onto Odin. We have our root very soon.
See ya.
And use our dash aggressively.
You should probably stop
We
queuing
get some
that
poke
guy.
off onto Odin, but we are just not doing significant damage to him. We see Athena in the jungle. We're gonna move on out of here.
That's my boy right there.
Get a little
You
bit of
frag
poke on the
anyone.
Chernobog, but he has us on the retreat, so we're gonna dash out. Sobek's moving up behind. We might be able to re-engage here, so we're gonna move up. So this Chernobog looks like he's in a terrible position. We missed the line attack, but we're able to get the... Oh no! He dashed into the wall on the 2. Basic attack. Yes, sir.
Rad.
So now that we are 3-man chasing, we're going to see if we can get some setup onto this Athena. Holding our 2.
Okay.
Go, Mr. Bug!
Using our 3 to get a little closer. We missed our line attack, so I think she's going to be able to get out because we missed our line attack.
Don't
Chong
worry,
is able to
Chip.
get it.
I'm sure you helped.
That makes us 8-0-7. We're playing the map pretty methodically, getting a farm, getting ahead, getting some picks, hanging out in the backside of team fights.
Be right
We have
back.
a pretty penny, so we're going to back and get Soul Reaver.
Ward the fire giant. Be right back.
We're going to get Soul Reaver and then Obsidian Shard. Obsidian Shard is going to allow us to get some extra pen online versus the Athena and Odin. And then the Soul Reaver is going to be removing a percentage of their health. So both items are going to be used to kind of help us deal with the tanks while also keeping our power penetration ratio up high enough to where we are able to delete squishies.
On my way. Group up.
So they are all 5 up. They do not appear to be in the right jungle. So I think going for Fire Giant is probably the call right here. Hachiman's all the way on the right, so is Shrimbot, so is Baron. So there's even less people on the right side because they're pressing Hachiman. Horse is going to ult onto Fire Giant. 2 Horror Feet. And we are able to get the Fire Giant. See if we can get anything onto this Odin. Does not look so. We're going to go ahead and dash out. We take some damage from the Odin cage because we dashed out. Probably would have been worth it just to wait. Oh no. 3 people. We're going to dash out. Dodge that. Throw down the 2. Sanctuary just in case. Might have preemptively burned my Sanctuary right there, but I think we're okay. We're going to get the line attack off. Here comes the Baron ult. We're going to dash out of that. They are pushing pretty hard, so we're looking to get some damage onto the squishies.
To be honest, I don't think anyone's surprised.
I think we just hit somebody for 1,000. We're going to dash back to the tier 2. Tier 1's not that important, at least at this point in the game. So I think my 2 was on track to hit that Chernobog, and I think I would have had enough damage. He must have Sanctuaried. I turned around. Odin uses his cage. Horus ult. Hachiman ults in. We're going to trust this Horus. He's going to place us in. That was very weird. We tried to get out and use our line attack right before. We're able to use our ult to get a kill. We get Odin super weak. Able to get the kill onto him. Athena might be able to burst us down. Looks like it's just going to be a disengagement. Gonna make our way to the red buff. Looks like left lane is about to get pushed pretty hard, so we're going to go clean this up real quick. Mercury's behind us. We're going to dash away.
Be right back.
And now it is time to back. Get Obsidian Shard online.
They won't mess with this witch for much longer. Hop to it!
So they do not have anyone on their team level 20. They do have 2 19s. We have a 19, the rest of our team is 17. Hachiman did leave early. Solo might be a little under level, but I think he was winning that lane, no problem.
Okay.
So Gold Fury is up. We're going to make our way to the Primal Fury. And the Primal Fury is going to allow us to do bonus damage to objectives. So that includes Fire Giant and Pyromancer. Easy Primal Fury. 10, 0, and 7. Looking pretty good.
Group up, group up, group up, group up. Thanks.
Looks like there's a team fight going on, so we're going to try to collapse, see if there's anything we can do. Looks like there is. We're able to get the Chernobog.
Officially impressed.
Line attack. They got the Pyromancer, but we are cleaning up their team in left. So I think it is definitely worth it for us.
Frag anyone.
Attack left leg.
Go, Mr. Buns!
On my way.
Horus is going to be able to tank the tower. Hachiman and I are going to be able to burn it down. So that is some more gold into our team's pocket. Their team is approaching. We miss our line attack onto the Odin. We're going to dash out of his cage. We take a little bit of damage, but that is okay. Horus goes in. I unfortunately walked into that. Mercury ultimate. Oh no. I think we're going to be able to get out of this one. We're hanging out on the backside. Here comes Chernbog. Chernbog's definitely going to land on us. We hit him with the line attack. It was into 2, but unfortunately he was able to land his basic attacks and get the kill. So that is our first death this game. A Chernbog ult. We were maybe a little too far away from our teammates, and we maybe should have hit him with the line attack and then dashed away or tried to disengage by just a little bit of time. He was just a little too close. He landed all of his basics and was able to burn me down. Scylla is not that healthy, and you do not necessarily want to be eating basic attacks from the enemy team carry 20 minutes into the game. So I think there were things I could do to possibly prevent that death, but I think we were playing it pretty well up until then. We went for the oh no, we're being attacked, let's burn them down, instead of the oh no, we're being attacked, let's fall back just a little and re-engage. So we're going to make our way through the left jungle, hit all the camps that we can along our way. At this point in the game, we're looking to group up and try to get a pick or two onto the enemy team. Generally, after you get a pick or two, you then want to push towers and then go for objectives right as they're about to spawn. Right lane is the lane that's going to need a little bit of love, so I think we should group up and attack right. We miss our 1 onto the Athena. We miss our 1 again. We're able to get the kill onto Athena. And we've got a decent grouping and right, so I think we should just push this tower right here. Looks like they're going for Fire Giant. And Chernbog just ulted, so he's probably going to land it on somebody. Does not look like it was me this time.
Attack Fire Giant.
Okay.
So we just pushed him out of right jungle. Did not get punished for it that much. So now we're going to go for Fire Giant. I think we're playing this game pretty good, pretty methodically. We maybe could be a little bit more aggressive in the team fights in terms of going for like towers and objectives. But all around, I think the pacing was right. Chongo was complaining that we should be attacking the Titan. I think attacking the Fire Giant and then making the push on the right side to get the towers is probably good enough. That is, of course, unless we can get a pick. A lot of ultimates going on. We're going to ult into that. Unfortunately, we did not get a kill. We're taking some shots from Chernbog. We're going to dash out. They're still pushing. We're going to kind of keep hiding behind cover as our team falls back. Odin surprised us from behind. Luckily, we did not get hit by that Chernbog root. We're going to keep dashing back, but we are not out of the fight yet. Now we might be out of the fight. We're going to go ahead and get our health and mana back, and then try to defend whichever lane they're deciding to attack. So we sell our Mage's starting item to get Rod of Tahuti. We're going to hide around this cover.
Your right Phoenix is under attack.
We accidentally take some poke there. We're taking a lot of damage. We get the root off. We're able to get a double kill there. And we're going to disengage. That was as successful as a defense could go. We're going to dash aggressively, try to catch up to this Athena. But she has a dash that's probably on the same cooldown as our dash, so I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to her. In fact, chasing her instead of going for the red camp was probably a misplay. Sobek is still going in deep. We're going to dash through the wall, maybe cut some distance. Then we're going to use our ultimate to get the bonus movement speed. And she was able to dash out because I took too long to ult. Now Odin is pushing me, so I'm going to dash out. Just got my dash online. We're gonna see if there's anything we can do to get the Sobek out. I think he's gonna be good, so we're gonna start working on the enemy red camp. Start making our way back towards our red camp. Our team is a little scattered right now. I think we can be grouped up a little bit more effectively.
Okay.
Chernobog's looking like he's gonna ult in. Looks like he went onto the Chang'e.
Can somebody report that guy?
Attack fire giant. Attack. Attack. Attack.
Quiet.
Zippity, stoppity, zoop!
So somebody's a little bit salty, but I think we are still good here. We went ahead and back so we could address this minion wave in the left lane. It looks like Chernobog is going to be able to get Gold Fury because we backed, but that is okay. We are up about 6,000 gold, up 20 kills.
Zippity, boppity, zoop!
Making our way through jungle, looking for kills. Congo says, end the game, all caps. So we are 4-man grouped. We should probably push something here.
The bots have excellent hearing.
We're going up from behind. This is a little bit risky. We missed the one attack anyway. We're gonna dash out.
That's my boy right
Odin
there. You can
could be a
frag
problem.
anyone.
Odin gonna solo me. That is
That
unfortunate.
was embarrassing for both of
So
us.
because I routed aggressively through the jungle, I had to use my dash a little bit early, and that dash landed right as Odin was rotating into middle. So he was able to close me down. I didn't have any support from my teammates because I was so far behind. A little bit of a misplay in my routing. Probably shouldn't have gone so aggressive, trying to sneak up behind somebody, especially if I'm going to miss abilities. But I think our team is going to be able to get this middle piece. If they can get a pick or two, it might just be game.
Someone on the other
Sobek
team
gets a
got
pick.
owned.
Your right piece is under attack.
Odin goes down. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be
Getting
game.
kills too, or-
Like I said towards the beginning of the video, I did include the stats of the game, so if that is something you're interested in, be sure to hang around till the end of the video.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think
Unfortunately,
anyone's
I'm not going to be able to help my
surprised.
team in this
Freaking
game,
master.
but that is
I must
okay.
go just
I
like
hope
my
you guys
hopes and dreams.
enjoyed this Scylla gameplay. I hope that we were able to go over a few things, maybe even learn something together. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. If you learned anything at all from the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you want to see any God played, be sure to leave a comment or reach out to me in the Discord server. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you had a good time. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.
Nice job.